Alright, hello. So today we're starting this episode off in a bit of a different place. So this is the current concept build for I suppose it started as a castle that I was making, but it's looking a bit more like a cathedral. And this is its concept build. But right now we're in my newest redstone world. So I have an older one from I think its latest version, I think the latest version it got put to was 1.14, but I've restarted over, and as you can see over there, I have some farm stuff. I believe that one specifically isn't mine. I know one of them isn't. That's a different base, and then this is how I was going through to making this. So I started with making some nicer looking glass stained, I suppose, arches, the type of ones you see in Gothic cathedrals. And I just love how these sorts of things look, like the glass panels. And I may have gone a bit overboard with the by coloring, let's just say. But I really love how it looks, and the green is a really nice contrast next to blue, purples, and magenta and pink. But I haven't done too much of the insides. I'm not too great at those generally. But I've gotten this small bit done just to have a place to sleep. And then I'll likely have some rooms off to the side here and storage in the basement area. It probably won't be very pretty storage, all things considered, as well, it's me. I'm not great at storing things. Possibly the only storage system to ever exist in one of my main worlds is in this one, and it's the one that this base is in, and that's because we're finally updated to copper golems, and I got sick of not having proper storage on my forever world. So, getting onto the world, I haven't done a gradient for proper gradient over there, but because it's just gonna, I think I'm gonna freehand those two, but for this I already dealt with it, and so I'm gonna build the main buildings. I have part of that roof done. I have the roofing for all of this done though, and I need to steal some stuff from Flappy. So, getting started. I also need to make a wart farm. So we have a bartering farm just for anyone to use. But, see, that requires actually running it, and, I had to spend several hours I didn't even bother recording it, just fixing the storage, because it was so bad. Now, it is survival. So, as you can see here, I have the roofing done here, part of it done over here, except I ran out of prismarine, and I need to go diamond mining to buy some more in a little bit. But that is a future me problem. And down here, I need to landscape. But to do down here, I need to landscape, and quite a bit, actually. So I'm going to be doing some of that for this episode. So for this episode, I want to get some landscaping done, but I also want to get the front, at least like I want to do green, get the front done, and possibly, the back for a while. But, no, I have planned it out, and it should be getting done in the next few days. Or, well, it better be, because, this server hasn't got long in its life yet, So, getting that done, being ready for the end of the season, I think it's on one of the last few days, there's going to be a little bit of a war, and my plans for it are just going to be being the news person, actually. So hopefully that should be nice. But yeah, let me just go steal some stuff from Flappy. And in the meantime, I can actually just show off a bit of what he's done this season. Right over here was Flappy's main base. I think he's mostly finished up for the season already, because that's the main reason why he's letting me permanently borrow, most of his stuff. including actually this current backpack I'm wearing. It's been very helpful, given it gives me fire resistance too. But yeah, can't remember where he left his stuff. I think it's down in his main storage. But yeah, no, this place is extremely cool. He's gotten a lot better at building, like overall. Because I mean, this was a couple months ago. Very cool building. Very cool. Phoenix. I hope it's Phoenix. I think it was meant to be a chicken. It looked, well, I guess phoenixes are just burnt chickens. But yeah. No, very cool builds over here. And we disregard his storage. It's a bit horrific, some of these chests. But he has the tough mostly where it should be. So I can't complain too much. Flappy did not, in fact, have the tough, and I spent far too long looking for it. Well, seems my eyes were deceiving me, because Flappy doesn't seem to have another slab of tough to spare. So I'm gonna have to go do some mining for it. But, in the meantime, I should have some at home. I believe I should, at least. Even if it's not much. Should be enough to get some more, a bit more progress done. And I can just mine for some more. That's a bit, but yeah, I think I have more tough than he does, even. I believe I surely do have more tough than even he does. Whew, which is challenging. So challenging to have more than that. Anyways, sorry about all the test noises. I've just been looking and looking, and oh boy, can I not find anything I need. I need quite a bit of tough, as you can tell, or could tell, especially from, well, I mean, just from that's quite a bit of tough there. But I need to do these walls. But anyways, at least I have the black zone. But anyway, I will come back to you guys when this side is finished up. Or well, I suppose this side too, but less important. Okay, so I've finished up with down there, and I'm going to be starting on just the front part of this, so nobody can quite tell quite as badly how unfinished this is. Just, you know, finishing up the thumbnail. The wonders of YouTube and having nice thumbnails. Or at least wanting it to look somewhat nice. To get just the front bit of this done, I'm gonna need some stained glass, and to do that I'm gonna need quite a bit of dye. I know I can get some green dye but I would need to find some cactus. Although I do believe he has some. I'm sure I'll just I'm sure he has some. And if not, then I'll be able to find a desert with like very little problem. It's just getting there and then getting the cactus and then smelting it. That's the current issue. But I digress. It shouldn't be too big of a problem. For this, I picked relatively simple blocks to gather, and well, snow was partially chosen because of well, look around me, and it's how easy it is to farm, but also because it's just very white. It's, I would say, the whitest block in Minecraft, and the problem is I would have chosen quartz, but it's too off of a white compared to, it has I guess a pinkish hue compared to the other whites and the gradients I wanted to use. Perhaps if I wanted to use concrete and not, or concrete powder, but even then it's not perfect. It's not even great. It's just, it has certain issues, concrete, and well, the whites in Minecraft tend to have different hues, and there's only so much you can do about those. Working with what I have and what I can gather is the current goal. The most efficient way to use Light Magica, clearly. It's as if scaffolding just doesn't exist and I don't have it all over the place. Oh dear. Oh dear. But anyways. So now I need to mostly just get stained glass, and then the front will be mostly looking fairly clean for a good thumbnail. But that was my fortune. I did that with blue ice just earlier too. That was painful. But once I get this bit done up, I should be okay to do a few other things. Getting this front garden area cleaned up so it can look relatively presentable should, help a lot. Just even if it's just clear grass and snow. So it'll look much better than it does in its current state. Oh right, I also wanted to give a bit of an update on the creeper farm. So it's been running quite well actually. For something I just made up in about 20 minutes. Although, I don't know if I mentioned this in the last episode. No, I wouldn't have. Right, so on stream I made a bit of creeper farm. Very simple guy, just a one-layer snow golem one. Here, one of my Matica ones that I made, ages ago now. I saw the concept on YouTube and just went with it myself, and I tested it out. So, it's just been running passively in the background, and is just under here. For that much gunpowder, I'm very happy with it. Alright, so it's been it's all day at least. I've been working on this guy, and well, actually, this didn't take me that long. It's all of that. Because this took me 12 hours, something like that. Too long is the answer. I need to remove that before it starts annoying me. Hold on. Let me just go remove that. But yeah, no, this took me a hot minute. The creeper farm's working really well. Oh dear. It took me way too long to finish this. Is all I'll say. And I've gotten everything. Well, okay, I need to clean up the garden area. Hi, cat. But otherwise, it's looking really good. You just ignore the back, right? Just look at front on. You can't look at it from any angle, right? But yeah, here's. I actually need to add more stories soon. But yeah, no, creeper farm's gone very well. I do need to make a proper somewhere for sugarcane though. In the meantime, because I am running a bit low. I have food, I have everything else. I bought a bunch of netherwort from the shopping district. So I'm set there. And yeah, no, I basically just got to grind out the rest of the building and then work on the interior. So once I've gotten that done, we'll be seeing. Yeah. Well, I'll be back to. Yeah, no, I'll be almost done with my season. But I don't quite know if I have anything else I need to get done. I don't think I do. Oh, whoops. It's not fall down. But yeah. No, I do want to get more cats. I do want to get cats. Actually tame them. So I'm gonna need to go do some fishing. That would be a fun stream, right? But yeah, no. I did this all in complete silence. I don't think I said a single thing for yeah, a good while there. My voice is fine right now, but had I been trying to do this while talking, it would have been destroyed. But yeah, no, got the whole schematic. Oh, I have the schematic disabled for the thumbnail. I'm just trying to think, because for over here, I have these guys on an offset, so the entrance is bigger. So I guess I should do the same thing over here. Oh wait, no, because I don't have white glass on this side for a reason. I wanted to do a pattern in the middle of these guys. But I forgot to add this into the scan, this part. I did add the logs at least. I added these logs, but which makes my life easier. But I forgot to do the other part of it. So let me just. So I mean this should be fine. It's just I need to do this so I can add lighting along the sides here and move it down here. I want to keep a lot of the just around this area. Oh, whoops. No, that's not quite it. I want to keep a lot of the snow around to cover up all this snow because I don't want to turn it all into grass. I'm a little lazy, but I'm gonna finish up with the towers possibly for the next episode. Well, okay, I'm gonna be mostly done the actual building for the next episode. Whoops. And then I'll be finishing up. If I'm done with the building, I need to like the exterior. I'm not gonna be on with the interior. If I finish that up, then I need to be prepared for. Okay. So then for the next episode, I'm gonna probably be preparing for being a news reporter. You know, working on that. That shouldn't be much prep needed. I'll see. I'll definitely see what I'm gonna be doing. It's not gonna be nothing. But yeah, no, this has been an expensive project. I've spent so much money spent so many diamonds on just this marine. Like 20 diamonds? No, not 20. Not far from 20 on Netherward though. Like 15. And then I bought a bunch of flowers from the shopping district actually. So there's gonna be a huge, like a nice garden around here. But yeah, no. I guess I may work on the garden maybe for the next episode, but we shall see. We shall see. Well, I shall. Anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Bye.